What's up, everybody? It's your good friend Lukie, and this is my new YouTube channel. Please subscribe to help me. Look on the screen. Don't be a reoccurring viewer. Only 25% of the people watching these videos are subscribing. Hit the bell icon. Subscribe now, please. What's up, everybody? It's your good friend Lukie, and I'm back. 4th of July weekend. As you can tell, live on location. I may or may not be near a lake. That's for you to decide in the comments section, so leave a comment if you think I'm near a body of water. Also, let me know how my tan's doing. I think I'm doing good with the tan game. Let me know. Hit the like button, helps me grow. And also subscribe to the channel. As you saw before, come on, we're trying to grow this thing. If you don't do that, I'm just gonna get up and leave. Okay, so let's get into the topics. Not a lot, because let's be honest, it's a holiday weekend. You should probably be doing stuff with your family and all that, but if you don't, if you're all in on boxing, I'm still all on you. We're just out here at a different location giving you what you need, which is that great Lukie boxing content. Numero uno, that is Jared Anderson, the real Big Baby Anderson. Fantastic young fighter. We knew the first two, fantastic and fighter. We didn't know young. Right, he fought an experienced guy in Prince Charles Martin. Charles Martin's a fantastic fighter. Sounds corny, I'm using the same words, but Charles Martin was greatly disrespected. Don't call Charles Martin a journeyman. Don't call him this or that. Call him a great fighter. He's a former world champion. He put a world champion effort in there. He buzzed Jared Anderson. We had unrealistic expectations on a young man headlining an event. And I was telling someone, potentially my significant other today, that's up to your interpretation, that maybe we're holding Jared Anderson to the Mike Tyson standard. Maybe we're acting as though because Mike Tyson could do this stuff and make it look so good, we want Jared Anderson to be Mike Tyson. Maybe that's unfair, but that, you know what, being a sporting icon, trying to make millions of dollars in sport, is any of that fair? Because most people go out there, work a job, and have to get it a much harder way. If we're being honest, boxers get it a hard way, but most people don't get praise and accolades for being maybe a construction worker. We don't chart the progress of their life. They have to hit these financial gains to get there. So yes, it is a hard journey for Jared Anderson, but he is getting a lot of praise at a young age. I say all that to say, what we learned is our enthusiasm for Jared Anderson shouldn't change. He just fought a tough guy who's just as big as him, who presented problems. And now we are no longer looking at what's his ceiling. It's how is Jared gonna respond to adversity? He got a little bit of adversity, but adversity, pressure, it makes diamonds. Is he going to polish into a great fighter, or is this going to be a ceiling? We've seen it go both ways. I'd like to believe Jared's going to be a fighter who's going to come back stronger and look better. He's looked the part of a future world champion, but now is his time to behave like a future world champion by coming back from adversity, wanting to prove a point, and getting in the mix with maybe like a fighter, as I keep saying, Joseph Parker. That would be a fantastic fight. To me, we have unrealistic expectations, and when guys are in tough fights that help them grow, oftentimes we shun a young 23-year-old who's on his cell phone too much, playing on the internet too much, and we try to say that they were never anything. Jared Anderson's a fantastic fighter. He's probably the future of the heavyweight division, and this is a good old-school hard fight that's going to make him a better fighter, and we'll learn more if this keeps happening. And if it doesn't happen, well, he learned a lot. So the book is still not written on Jared Anderson, but very promising. Looked like he filled the building, and it looked like there was a lot of excitement. So success to a certain degree. Abdullah Mason, he looks like a star. When Bruce Trampler, top-ranked matchmaker, leaves you a comment on social media saying he's a good one, well, he's a good one. He's getting compared to Floyd Mayweather. The guy looks like a superstar. We just got to see how he does these level ups, because now he's entered into the Jared Anderson, he's entered into the Xander Zayas, he's entered into the Teofimo Lopez before him, the Edgar Berlanga before him. These guys broke out and were sensational. Now Abdullah Mason is no longer going to be held to, is he good standard? It's, is he sensational every time? It's an unrealistic standard, but that's what his performances are meriting. He's no longer just a face in the crowd. It's superstar or bust every performance. It's how sensational can he be. He was the person, in my opinion, who stole the show on the card. Arslan Beck fought Rafael. Honestly, I don't really want to talk about it. It's a 2-round knockout. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. No disrespect to the fighters. I just don't feel like talking about it. Tiger Johnson, fantastic performance. We have a new IBF middleweight champion. I can't pronounce his name. A guy beat Esquivio Falco. His promoter brought the fight to Germany. His name's like Vincenzo Gualtieri wasn't televised to my knowledge in America, so world title fight not happening. Basically, for anyone that cares about that stuff, which is probably all 5-6 people tuning in, it is the new Felix Sturm. So if you watched boxing 10 years ago, I'm sorry, but you're still with us. That's good. He's going to be another foreign champion who may or may not get television fights, and then some guy's going to beat him, and that's going to open up fights in the future. It happened. Another one that happened, Savannah Marshall got a hard-fought majority decision over Franchon Crews. Once again, Franchon Crews, largely disrespected fighter, very solid, very tough. People love to name call, whatever with her. She's a very, very tough physical fighter. I think she's someone who's tougher when you fight her than when you spar her. Savannah Marshall, one of the best interviews, physical fighter, good boxing IQ, but I think the personality, the charisma, and the fact that she gave Claressa Shields such a hard fight, people criminally underestimated Franchon Crews, a career B-side fighter. This was a dead even fight, and one that I think Savannah Marshall won the fight, but it's nothing to really shake your head at either fighter because they fought each other at a champion standard, and they're going to be good. I want to see Savannah Marshall versus Shadasia Green. Also on that card, we saw Natasha Jonas beat Candy Wyatt, another good fight. Natasha Jonas, her promoter, Dimitri Salita, told me on ProBox TV News, go there, proboxtv.com/news, it's fantastic. He told me that Natasha Jonas is in the running to possibly land a Claressa Shields fight. What does that mean? You get paid. So she's in the running to get a good money fight. That's always beautiful. We love to see it. Other than that, there was a fight with Dalton Smith. He knocks out Sam Maxwell. Didn't watch it. I'm going to take a guess and say most of you that are watching this didn't watch it. Hope he's good. You know, a lot of people tell me he's really good. Excited for his potential, but I sure didn't watch it. If you enjoyed this video and you had a good holiday weekend, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you next week, possibly in another exotic setting or maybe in my podcast studio. Tune in and find out.